Welcome back. We are playing some Aphelios Viktor today, a deck I haven't played in ages because if you guys have listened to my last video, I haven't really played Eternal since it came out because when I started, or when it first became a thing, Standard was the tournament format, and then once it switched to Eternal for the tournaments, I haven't played much since then. So getting back into it, it's kind of a new format for me. It's been a while since I've played like the whole entire card pool of Legends of Runeterra. So I haven't played cards like Aphelios in a long, long time. Or actually, Aphelios might even be in Standard, but he's just not good enough. Actually, I'm not even sure. It's literally been that long since I remember seeing him. I'm pretty sure he rotated out. But he's just such a cool champion. I love the value you get from the moon weapons. You can turn it into like a utility engine in the middle of the game. He can become his own win condition with like the overwhelm and stuff towards the end of the game. And along with Viktor, you have so many augment spells, so many created cards. They can kind of help like outvalue your opponent in the late game. Viktor, of course, can win with his keywords and stat lines by the end of the game, but he also just provides some extra discard fodder if necessary, as well as the ballistic bot package, because you run things like blowback and get excited, which are obviously very powerful removal spells once you get the extra discard fodder. So 5 cards here that require discard, which is really nice to have those like extra ignitions in hand if you need it. The Zonite Urchin, Lunar Deathbringer, all these cards that revolve around discarding stuff. And to me, this is almost like a control version of like the Aphelios Winding Light deck that was so good a long time ago. I love that deck so much. So I'm excited to see how this one goes. I imagine this deck is meant to be good against aggro because there's just so much of it going around. I was a little surprised by only 1 Guiding Touch and 2 Tailstones, but 2 Tailstones is interesting. The stat buff is really nice. Hushing can stop a really important unit by the end of the game. And then our own top end, we have 2 cards of Star Shaping to help grab a win condition, and 2 Submersibles as to be some extra card draw and elusive damage at the end of the game. And this is always like a very fun win condition for me. I'm pretty sure I fixed that. Oopsies, did I not? I was literally just in there crafting the cards right before the stream began. Oh, is it because it's not an Eternal? That's why I'm silly. Okay, here we go. Oh gosh, yeah, we're in Iron 4. See, I totally forgot that the ranks switched. Oh my gosh, that's so weird. I wonder if we're gonna run into like some super silly decks then. Usually when I'm like uploading my videos from Twitch, I can put like the clickbait, you know, like Legends of Runeterra Masters gameplay into the title because I'm a Masters player, and maybe that makes people think the video might be good. But not in this case. Aurelia Gwen, interesting. That's the type of deck I haven't really seen in a long time either. I don't know how good Gwen is. I feel like that's not the most popular aggro archetype I see running around.
Only a fool would enter battle.
We have a pretty solid hand here though
Lunari, rise.
for handling the aggro mirror. But they are running Shadow Isles, so I do need to be careful of Vile Feast, since all of our early units are pretty weak. So I think if we pass here, we can go into turn 3 with 5 mana. So we'll be able to play Aphelios plus a weapon. I like that. Our opponent's playing it slow. I don't think we need to worry about Aphelios dying to anything here except for a Soul Harvest. But we have Pale Cascade, so I think we're safe. Oh, Jojo, new video title. Legends of Runeterra Iron Gameplay. You learned it for the first time. Yeah, right? Like, my first LOR games ever. Yeah, so silly. I'll pass here. I think I'd rather save the mana in case they have an aggressive play next turn. Something like a Gwen that we need to kill. We can use blowback a little bit more
If only she could see me.
effectively. I guess we don't really have too many cards we want to discard. We can't even kill Gwen with blowback, of course, so maybe now I'll just play Crescendum into Chump Block, save some damage. I mean, they have 1 Hallowed trigger. I don't think really can play around that. Maybe this is just a Viktor turn then. Because we're not taking a ton of damage this turn. We can afford like 1 turn of just trying to develop, maybe. Maybe this is a little greedy, but getting both of our achievements on board seems really nice. I think I'm gonna be okay with blocking one unit here.
Will resist.
I feel like this is a really slow line though. But like, it's very powerful if it works out. We just need to find some way to deal with Gwen. We have Sunburst in our deck. Hold on. I want to play this first. Into Calibrum, kill a unit, Severum, sneak in an attack next turn with Viktor. Doesn't seem all that great. I think we'll just take Calibrum. Because if I get like a Phantom Butler, I don't want to have to block with one of my champions. That's a fantastic card. They don't have Soul Harvest, obviously. Else they would have killed our Aphelios this turn, so that's good. Mystic. We technically have access to cards to kill Gwen now. Regen's interesting. Maybe I start with Boom Baboon. We'll have 3 mana left. Zona Urchin discards, we can get aggressive. I don't even know if I really want to throw away my Chombers into the Gwen here though. Like maybe I just stuck here. Keep it simple. Try to get them to do something first. That's nice. That makes me much more comfortable to attack with Viktor. Because now if I attack, it's less likely they're going to have like a hate spike to try to kill him after a block or something. I would like to use this Calibrum to start cycling our moon weapons. Maybe we don't. Maybe we just use a Mystic Shot. I don't even know if I want to kill this Boisterous Host, because like it's going to die to an attack. Maybe I just attack with Viktor, play it a little bit slow. I don't want to play a 1 health unit because I might get Vile Feast. Then our attack doesn't look quite as good. Maybe I do go all out. What if I go all out here, and I just try to swing with so much damage that they're kind of tempted to block with Gwen to put her to Mystic Shot range? Like maybe they'll block the Boom Baboon or the Zonite Urchin. I guess we could also Pale Cascade. Oh, yeah, interesting. Okay. I totally forgot this was an Aurelia deck. Hey, Auntie, what's up? I've seen you streaming lately. I haven't clicked on it yet because like it's usually by the time like I'm kind of done on my computer for the night. But I'm like, oh dang, one of these days I'll stop in. I've seen you streaming. That's awesome. Even ADC till Diamond, right? That's pretty cool. I guess I have to let this go, but I don't particularly want to block any of this. I think we let this one go. I'd rather throw in my chump blocker to put damage on a real unit. How sneaky aggressive can we get here? I'm really tempted. Another Viktor. That's actually really good. Second Viktor's pretty decent here. I like that extra damage. And we have enough draw that hopefully it won't flood my hand too bad. Quiet us. Sure. You can Pale Cascade the Chompers and pull the Hollow 2-1. Yeah. Yeah, I was definitely considering that, but I'm like maybe a little bit too passive with this Pale Cascade. I've been trying to like say, ooh, I have to save it for defense. Almost there, I'm at plat 1, but it's nice to see you stream again. Awesome, dude. I'm so bad at League, man. I play so much, but I'm only gold 2, gold 3. I think I just got demoted to gold 3. I'm awful at ADC though. That's my second role, quote unquote, because I kind of have fun playing it, but I'm so bad at ADC. Maybe I can just get aggressive here. I might just be happy to play this Pale Cascade. Maybe I don't even care. Do I even want to play Pale Cascade here? I guess I do. I don't think they'd ever play Withering Wail in this deck, right? I'm an AI play mostly, so I just slap spells into the board. Guiding Touch. Interesting. I really need to figure out a way to kill this Gwen, huh? I mean, We could always go Blessing and Targon, but that seems really greedy. Alright, finally an excuse to play my Calibrum.
I should never tire of something so grand.
Yo, what's up, Max?
Move sure it's the moon, brother.
Okay. I'll play my Gravitum onto Gwen here. It stops her from leveling, saves a little bit of drain damage. I think Hallowed is just such a good mechanic, man. Like, I don't want to have to chump block these things, but we're already getting kind of low.
Silent as death.
Shadow Assassin. Wow, I was not expecting that card. Another card. I love this card so much. There are so many cards in this game where I'm like, every time I see it, I say, oh, I love this card. This has got to be one of my favorite cards. But there are like a billion of them. Okay, this is a lot of damage. I'm a little bit worried now. Like, we could go into a Guiding Touch. We have Severum potentially. So like, we have ways out, but we're taking a good chunk of damage here. I don't think Zona Urchin's helping us win, so I'm gonna block. This is Eternal. Yeah. Honestly, I don't even remember if Aphelios got rotated either. I know Viktor got rotated, but his partner in crime here, Aphelios, I'm not sure if he got rotated or not. I feel like I haven't seen Aphelios at all, though. And I don't know if it's just because the supporting package isn't there, or if he got rotated too. It's so funny. I'd have to check. Pale Cascade. I don't want to play Viktor. We get hurt real bad by a, another recall. That was a while ago. Defiant Dance. This Gwen is like perpetually alive though. In perpetuity. Deal 3 potentially with this, but we'd have to discard 2 cards. Then we'd have a Mystic Shot. If we play Viktor, we'd only have 4 mana left. I need to keep up enough mana next round. Like maybe this turn, it's okay if we tap out a little bit.
In the quiet fell. It's just us.
I feel like I wanted to make a Set Aphelios deck and realized it didn't work in Standard. Yeah. Set Aphelios was like the type of deck I was thinking when Set came out. I was thinking stuff like Set Lee Sin, Set Master Yi. I was not expecting him to become such like a cog in the machine of these control decks. I was expecting a much more like Ionia Brawl almost. Poof. We're really hoping... I think like we're really hoping to push this game really late and just outvalue them with the pure number of cards we can draw. We have Viktor and Aphelios doing some things. I think I'm going to play Crescendum here because it'll level Aphelios to put him out of Vialfi's range immediately without us having to use Pale Cascade. And we go into next turn, we can Hush. We can go Blowback, but we won't have a Mystic Shot anymore. Maybe we could just play Viktor here because it would give us Death Ray, but Death Ray is not enough on level 1, I don't think, to do anything effective soon. I think I'm just going to level Aphelios and get another unit. I kind of like Severum. I could turn a Viktor into a good blocker. And it's kind of just necessary. What are the odds they're going to have a unit with 3 health that we desperately need to kill next turn? Like, I think I'd rather just get Severum in hand. I kind of don't want to do it just because their voice lines together. Yeah. It's a shame we didn't get any Ionia Brawl decks. That'd be fun. Yeah, I feel like that's like a very unexplored area. I don't even really remember seeing too many videos of it. I feel like that'd be a lot of fun. Boom, Kureki. At least he has a nice amount of health. Do I attack with Mountain Goat here? Maybe. We'll have 8 mana next turn if they block and we use Pale Cascade right now. I think I'm fine to push this. We need to kill them eventually, you know? Triple Victor.
Nothing to fear. I shall need my tools.
That's always been there.
Do we ever kill this Gwen? I don't think there's any way, right? We could hush her. She'd go down to a 3-4. I guess.
Well, I didn't do anything.
If we go Tellstones, that's 5 mana. So we'd have 5 mana left over. We can keep up Guiding Touch plus Pale Cascade. I don't know, this seems a little risky. Get excited. Okay, that's another nice removal spell if we're desperate. But going down to 2 health is very spooky here. Come to think of it, Samira also became not so brawly and more spell spam, at least with Fizz. Yeah, I don't know what I expected from Samira, but I think it was a lot more of like, if you know, like the Noxus discard cards that would go with Draven. Like a lot of the things where like if you discard them last breath, it creates the 4-2 Fearsome in hand. I thought it'd fit into that archetype. I definitely wasn't expecting everything else. I think I pass here because we have Guiding Touch available to heal if necessary. But if they have another Dragonling attack, I want to be able to keep up my removal. Interesting. I still don't think I can tap out of... I mean, I guess we could play Gem. Because Gem we keep up Get Excited if necessary. Or Guiding Touch. If they have like an Atrocity, we can... Okay. Well, that stinks. That just kills us then, unless we use Get Excited. I don't want to use Get Excited here, but obviously we kind of have to at this point. I thought Samira Swain was going to slap more than it actually did. That's another cool idea. Yeah, this is brutal. We're so, like, so close to really pulling this game even, I feel. We just can't stick stuff long enough. So, Aphelios. I kind of like Aphelios into Severum. Because he has quick attack, so we at least keep damage off of him. They only have 2 cards in hand. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? What do we do? We're forced to use another Get Excited. Then play Aphelios just as a blocker. But the next turn we take... They have 4 units minimum on the open. Oh my gosh, it's so brutal. Back-to-back rounds with the recalls. Or like the attacks and stuff. Man, okay. They're losing Steam Copium. Yeah, I was feeling like we were getting close. If we got 1 attack off with a Severum, maybe we'd be okay. But every turn we're pretty much going to have to chump block something for the rest of the game, right? With how many Hallowed stacks they have. I don't need a 3rd Victor. I'll run out of cards eventually. We can still hit, like, what can we even hit here? Oh, yeah. I don't think there's any way we win. We'd have to hit Guiding Touch into another Get Excited. Or, like, another Blowback. I don't even think that'd be enough, though. Yeah. Man, good game, though. I thought that game was wildly entertaining. But we just couldn't quite catch up because they were able to out-tempo us with those recalls. Really well played. And these guys are +2/+0 for the turn. Man, good game. I love games like that where it feels like it's like... on a knife's edge the entire time. I thought that was a really good game.
The sun will set, and we will rise again.
But I just took a loss in Iron 4. That feels bad. Evelyn Viego. I feel like I struggle against this kind of deck. I don't like this hand at all. I don't even think I keep a Spaces Catcher. Quietus, Vile Feast, all of it just seems like it's going to roast us too hard. Blowback doesn't kill anything important except like Domination. I don't think I like it though. Mystic Shot's just more effective. I must say I'm happy that Rally is not in standard. Yeah, I definitely understand that. I never minded Azir Aurelia because I wasn't around when it was turbo broken. And so I always thought it was kind of like this interesting little Ionia tempo aggro deck. But then Aurelia Gwen came along, all the Hallowed triggers, the landmark and stuff. Then it started getting a little bit annoying for me again.
Warm your body, warm your soul.
What do we do here? I want to play Aphelios, but you can't really do much about it. Our hand got really bad, huh? Is it even worth it to do anything here? We're not taking any damage, so that's not a problem. It's just more like I think I'm just gonna play Aphelios. Just straight up raw Aphelios. And then if they have a Soul Harvest, we can at least Pale Cascade to do something with this turn. But if not, we'll just get a random weapon. It's like kind of whatever I feel. I don't think we had much else to do that turn. Like I'm never wasting a Sunburst on that, right? Sunburst kills both our champions. I'm fine if this is a Vengeance. I mean, I think we can protect Viktor from anything except a Vengeance. Because, oh, interesting. Okay. I liked Jinx Lulu and stuff too. Heck yeah, that's a nice card. Do I swing in? I think so. Oh, nice keyword. I liked Jinx Lulu a lot. I had a lot of fun playing that and fun playing against it. Maybe that's just like hindsight. Maybe in the moment I wasn't happy with it, but we can go Sunburst, keep up 3 mana. Probably just play Ballistic Bot then. I think that seems good. Would we have enough for Ballistic Bot to be protected from a Quietus? No. Does it matter? Ballistic Bot's a good card. I'd like to keep him safe. Maybe we'll just drop our Boom Baboon. Give them a Vile Feast target. I don't know if that's really the worst thing in the world. This is also nice for them. Challenger. Okay, well Viktor is getting pretty powerful already. I don't know. I'm just gonna end the round. They haven't really had any Quietus targets yet, so it's pretty likely they'll just be able to kill it on sight if we don't have Pale Cascade at the ready. Another good card. We have Blowback could kill it. That's not bad. What if I just kill the Impact Husk? They only have 2 mana, so they can't really play an important unit here and get the Husk. But like, I want to kill it so next turn if they play another Evelyn, they won't have the level up. Or like the flip, you know what I mean? Wow, Viktor is absolutely high rolling for us right now. Okay, that's also fine with me, I think. I think I might just kill this dude. Overwhelm's a little spooky though. Again, I'm just not sure. We have Sunburst at the ready to kill our champions. Maybe I just kill Steam. Steam's too important here. We have Pale Cascade to protect him from Vile Feast, but he dies to Hate Spike. And if this is a really good Viktor, do I really want to risk losing him? Maybe we just... Blah. We can't even use blowback here without discarding some good cards. I'm torn. I'm torn. Do we care if we throw away one Submersible? I feel like that's a really nice value engine in the late game. They're almost 100% going to have a Hate Spike, right? I'm just going to... Oh, gosh, I don't even know. I don't even know. Thinking back to pure rotation, I think my most played were Jinx Lulu, Sejuani Gangplank, and Talia Ziggs. Heck yeah, those were so good decks. So good decks. Such good decks. I miss Sejuani Gangplank too. Honestly, that's probably one of my all-time favorite LOR decks. I think Plunder has one of the most fascinating play patterns among like any aggro deck in any card game I play. Interesting, that's a good card. Now we have lots of discard fodder, so now blowback onto Steam is actually pretty good. But I'll try to keep our Viktor alive first. Ooh. That's a nice draw, actually. Because since we like tap low mana for blowback. Viktor going down to 1 health. I think I just have to let this Viktor go. Because again, if they have Hate Spike, he's kind of dead. So it doesn't really matter if he dies to Hate Spike or Vile Feast. I don't want to use a Pale Cascade there and lose anyways. Would I rather just try to keep this Ballistic Bot alive? Maybe. We'll force them to use cards. We have 2 threats that are actually kind of interesting here. It's like Lurk, where if you don't get your Plunder proc on 2 or more rounds, it can be disastrous. But unlike Lurk, you have so much more control over it. Yeah, I agree. I think there's a lot more agency with Plunder, and a lot more outplayability. Like I don't enjoy the feeling of playing against Lurk. I don't like playing Lurk either. But I don't feel like it's an incredibly fun deck to play against. Where I do feel like Plunder, there are a lot of like interesting little decisions. And yeah, sometimes it's just like Lurk, like either they go big enough or they don't. Which obviously is belittling the matchup as a whole, but in summary. Also, I think our Viktor was just dead then no matter what, since they had that Mark the Isles, since he was already vulnerable. We've played Pale Cascade. This is 10 different names. So we could just slam up Flame Chompers here, just for the sake of getting our Submersible activated. I think that's fine. But yeah, Talia Ziggs is so good. Talia Malphite's fun, but to me it's just not quite the same. It doesn't feel quite as powerful. But I still like it. Another Steam, my goodness. That guy gives me so many problems. Just looked at the Eternal deck list on Mastering Runeterra. Holy Jax Ornn win rate. Yeah, pretty crazy. I'm happy to see Jax Ornn doing well since it's like such an obscure deck. Like at least for the past few months had been. But I just don't like that it's Timeline's deck. And I hate to complain because I feel like I'm pretty optimistic generally about card games and video games and stuff. Like I don't really complain about the meta ever really. Like I'll complain about playing against specific decks. Like, oh, Karma set, it's just so annoying because it's so inevitable, blah, blah, blah. But like I feel like in general I don't really get tilted at stuff like that too much. But there are just like some weird little things where it's more like if I'm talking about my perfectly optimal state of Legends of Runeterra of how I want it played, I don't like that Timeline's decks are so good because it's just like it just feels like they're like stat brick decks, you know? Like look at me do this unfair thing where I just get crazy out of ratio to the mana cost stats. which is fine for like some decks where it's like, I don't know, elites. You know, like their whole gist is they play very well statted units for their cost. But it doesn't feel as broken or unfair almost as like a Timeline's archetype is trying to do with all their different value and stuff. You know, like Revna, for example, a 2/2 that grants your entire deck +2/2 and flips into this crazy statted unit. Wait, what if we just kill them? I'm thinking here, how the heck do we get out of this? But we just like have the burn. Chile Malphite definitely doesn't have the same feel as Tlea Ziggs. The burn feels so good with them. Yeah. And then you can get like Overwhelm on Talia to actually like turn her into a win condition. Where like in the Tlea Malphite decks, it's so hard to actually kill opponents. But with Tlea Ziggs, you play the Herald of the Magus, they get Overwhelm, and then all of a sudden you're like crazy buffy dudes, and Talia's pushing so much damage, Ziggs is pushing a ton of burn damage as well. Whereas Tlea Malphite, so many games, I feel like it's really, you have to combo kill them with the stuns to actually finish the job. I think we can just let this go. I mean, maybe we Pale Cascade. Because we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I guess we can kill them this turn, huh? Isn't Timeline's PNC? Can Jack Zoran even run that? I'm pretty sure, right? Or maybe not. What is the Timeline's deck then? I'm pretty sure there's a... Oh, it's Orange Trundle. Is that the Timeline's deck running around? I know I've seen a lot of Timeline's decks running around. But yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah. So it's not the Orange Jack's deck list that runs it. So I don't know what deck list I'm talking about. But sorry for the audio cutting out. I hate when it does that, like when it's on my other screen. Here we go. Sir Tournament. What are you running here? Oh, Jack's Vi. That's what it was. I saw Jack's Vi and... Oh, what's the PNZ one? Yeah, here we go. It's, I'll bring it up on the other screen here real quick. I'll pop it up. Why is this not showing? Oh, wait. What? Are you guys seeing my internet? No, here we go. Okay. This one, it's Championless Bandle City PNC. This is the one I saw a lot of people were running. With like the Risu, the Silent Storm, and the Augmented Experimenter and stuff. Really effective deck. Does some cool things. Sorry, my puppy's scratching at the door. I'm sure you guys miss the dog barking in the background for the jump scares. Orange Trundle is PNZ? Yeah. So I think there are a few different archetypes of that style. 1 second, I gotta grab the puppy. Come on. But yeah, I was telling you, excuse me, I was really vibing the other day. I got that full-time job a month or so ago. And I just went into my first Magic the Gathering card shopping spree last night since I got the job with all my grocery store money. Nocturne Callisto. Well, I like Mystic Shot, but I think we need a little bit more hard-hitting removal. The dog, quote-unquote, jump scares in question are just cute little barks. Ooh. Well, I like this, but I think I'll pass until we have Pale Cascade enabled if necessary. But getting the Dust Petal Dust in case we top deck and Aphelios is pretty nice here. Yo, I could put ad breaks in my thing now? Look at that! I love that.
It's our time.
What? I'm so thrilled for that block. That makes me so happy. I have no idea why they took that block. Buying packs or just cards I want? Just cards I want. I usually only buy packs when a brand new set comes out, because I like getting the packs and stuff. Because I don't play competitively, so part of the collection is fun for me, because I do enjoy just like having the commons and uncommons for their artwork a lot of times. And since I don't play competitively, a lot of times I can just slam mediocre cards in my deck, since I just play tabletop with my dad, you know what I mean? Or kitchen tabletop magic, quote unquote, with my dad. So I have a lot of like pet cards that are just like uncommons that I love to use. But I do still enjoy the simulation of competitive card games, because I wish I did that more. So I do try to build like mostly meta decks. Like my decks will be like 90% of the meta deck. Physical card art is so nice to have. Yeah. So like I'll have like binders full of cards that I'll touch every like, 6 to 12 months. But there's something satisfying about it.
The party never ends, nor its spillages.
As darkness falls.
But yeah, what deck was I buying it for? Oh, there's some cards, because I only got into Magic about 2016, 2017. And it probably wasn't until 2019 when I actually started like considering it my main hobby. So there were a lot of cards before then that I've never really tried before, that I like to throw together in some fun decks for like the style of deck I like, but just cards I haven't used. So a lot of the cards I got were from like 2018 to 2015. So many cards in that. Because 2016 Kaladesh is my favorite set ever. So there were a lot of tournament decks back then that I'm like, ooh, I'd love to see how that feels.
A crescent path opens before us.
Interesting. I think I'll use a Pale Cascade here, rather than a Mystic Shot. Because I want this guy to die. We've already talked about how much Blue Sentinel sucks. You gotta get those new decks you've made and take it to a local card shop whenever they have Magic Night. You'd sleep, I'm sure. Honestly, I would love to. And I hate myself that I'm so antisocial that I don't do stuff like that. But, because like I'd love to go to tournaments, man. Like I wish I did. I went to one game night at my local shop. And because the general like theme for Magic is Friday Night Magic. I thought was like, a standard event night. But they play Commander. Every single person there was playing Commander. No one else brought a standard deck. So after like 5 minutes, I was just sitting around like, hey, does anyone want to play? I brought a standard deck. Woo, I know everybody loves standard here. And no one wanted to play. So I watched some kid, probably about my age, and his younger brother play a game of Commander, and then I left. And that was the last time I've gone to a game store. They're burning more mana than I am. I'm not concerned about the open attack. And I don't want to get close to leveling up. I have a buddy who goes in and does drafts often in a local store in Minneapolis and seems to have a ton of fun doing it. Ooh. Yeah, draft is an interesting format. It's not one I have a ton of experience on, but it is a lot of fun, especially like when a set first comes out. Well, I think I just shoot Nocturne right now. He's the one pushing the most damage anyways. Callista levels up, but we'll just have to kill her elsewhere. Well, he won't even level. Hold on. They only have one Nightfall unit, so he won't level. Maybe I just kill Callista instead. Hold on. I need to do this first, because we have fast speed spells. This is just about the Commander. Yeah, it's a fun format, but it's too casual for me. It's too fun. People like to have fun playing Commander, and I'm not about that life. I want the sweaty tournament grind, you know? Oof, that's pretty brutal. It's only one, so like we could kill it if necessary.
Move sure as the moon, brother.
They have to attack here though. They don't have any mana, and we have Gautam in hand. If they pull here, they risk keeping our Viktor alive if we use a Mystic Shot. Oh, I forgot Nocturne levels from Fearsome Attackers too. Wasn't that a buff a few months ago? I totally forgot about that. Maybe that was a bit of a throw. I thought he wouldn't even level. We're actually not even close to dead though. That's good. So maybe I go... Mystic Shot, get excited, saves 6 life, but it levels Callista. Do I ever just like kill Callista here? We go down to 8. I'm gonna kill Callista. They don't have enough mana to protect her. Unless they have another Mark of the Isles. But what are the odds?
A great mind was never idle.
I guess we could have killed Nocturne too. But I'm more worried about Callista's level up for some reason. Maybe I shouldn't be. Maybe I should be more worried about Nocturne there since he's pushing more damage anyway.
The sun rock got me good.
It's a good card. I'd like a Sunburst off the top. I don't know what to do here. I'm very lost. What are even our good plays here? I was thinking Gift from Beyond into Crescendum. Gifts from Beyond into Calibrum. Probably just need to kill the Fearsome Attackers as much as I can here. Wait, whoa. I knew something popped up here. Yeah, I popped out that win counter. Oopsies. I was like, why didn't that the deck list pop up on the page? Just because I clicked the wrong tab. Okay. Well, now we can go Pale Cascade and kill Fearsome. Or we can just use Gravitum here. That's nice too. That's a level of Aphelios. I love his level up animation so much.
We will make death holy.
Heading out for now. Good luck with the rest of this game and others you keep playing. Yeah, it's probably my last game too. But yeah, thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. I enjoyed talking. Do I ever kill this dude? What if I go like this?
I am with you.
I am with you. This doesn't do anything except push 2 damage. Who cares about that? I'm just gonna keep my dude alive for now.
Find peace in the quiet.
But we're also just taking so much damage next turn, huh? Oh, shoot. That didn't work as I expected. Mr. AT. See you, Max. Talk to you later. Ah, man, this game went so wrong. This feels bad. I've had several games here where we lost with our opponent down to like 0 cards in hand. And we have like a loaded hand, but we just haven't been able to close it out. I think we can survive this though. Mystic Shot off the top with the Pale Cascade drop, please. Ah, close. Okay.
They will know. I'm innocent.
Well, we have another Aphelios in hand. That's actually kind of nice. Atrocity won't beat us unless they use it right now. So if they let this resolve, then maybe we're okay. We can hit Aphelios into Crescendum next turn. Oh, what? Is this like a Captain Farron tutor? That'd actually be hilarious. Not sure. Okay, I don't care about that. I'd rather them play it next turn. Or I think for them it'd be better to play next turn when we play Aphelios into a Severum. I mean, we could just Supernova, but they have Hollow Triggers, and since we wouldn't have any Fearsome Blockers... Well, I mean, they're playing their cards out, so we know what's up. Now we can just stick a Severum for free. I don't know why they're doing that. They played, like, both these guys without using them for their Nightfall effects. Wait. We get way more healing if we play this first. Plus, they don't have any cards in hand, so we know they can't react to it. So I'll just steal the extra health, please. Okay, I think we're coming back, baby. Plus, if they develop anything next turn, we just play Supernova.
Light. With the Knight's Embrace.
All right, look at this. Look at this. We need some sort of extra damage though if they do open attack. We'll have 2 Fearsome Blockers, plus a Hush or a buff. So we're actually we're just like fine, whatever. But I'd like Get Excited is not enough to kill the champs. So a Sunburst off the top doesn't matter because we just play Supernova if they develop at all. And I'll stun you just so I don't have to deal with 1 unit. Okay, 1 card off the top. What could it possibly be? Their attack doesn't scare me. And they have one card. So a 2 for 1 at this point in the game is brutal for them. Harrowing? I forgot about Harrowing. Oh. Yeah, interesting. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But they won't have Fearsome once we obliterate Nocturne and Callista, so I think we're good to go. Nice plays! Star Shaping coming in clutch here. I'm happy to throw away these dudes. Alright, how do we kill them? How much damage are we pushing on the open here? Ooh, tricky. We can go 5, 9, 10. And we just kill them if we go double Blessing of Targon. I don't think we need to go double Blessing of Targon. I'll just use 1 because it keeps up Get Excited for the burn damage as that extra 3 damage we'd get from the Blessing of Targon. That way we keep up the Hush in case something bad happens. And this plays around a Dubies as well. Good game? Heck yeah, let's go, baby! That was a really good game. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I love this deck. That felt so fun. I don't know if it's a great deck. It has like a 53% win rate. But my goodness, that felt like a lot of fun. I really loved that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This will hopefully be my new routine. Sorry, I totally meant to mention this earlier in the video. If you guys are still watching real quick, my schedule upcoming. Please let me know in the comments first if you'd be okay with me streaming other games as well, because I have a very limited time window of free time now that I'm working full-time where I can play games. So even like some of my free time games, I might stream them as well. Instead of like playing League of Legends on my own while just watching podcasts, I'm like, oh well, I might as well stream it as well, since I don't have as much time to stream LOR and Magic the Gathering. So So I might do that if you guys are interested. And my schedule, my off days, I think are going to be kind of random week to week. But at least next week I have Tuesday and Wednesday off. So that's when I'm going to do my big streams, like my 2-hour streams or so. And maybe like record some content so I have some throughout the week in case I can't stream one night. But yeah, generally my streams now are going to probably be around 7 p.m. Eastern. That's usually like when I get home from work. I've had dinner, I've settled down, played my own games for a bit. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I don't have a ton of free time. Like I said, like usually if I'm going to be playing LOR, I'm probably going to be streaming it. So I might not be able to grind Eternal Ladder to get my rank super high except for when I'm streaming. So maybe do like a little like Twitch to Masters stream, you know? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I really love this. Thank you to everybody for tuning in and chatting, and I'll see you next time.